Ed Nessler, Lee Corso, and Kirk Herbstreit along with you, and we've got a fantastic matchup between two teams from the SEC West. The season's getting warmed up, and these two teams are ready to go.
Auburn should be able to move the football if they get the ball to the running back enough times and just let him pound the ball up the middle between those big tackles. Brad, I think this guy could gradually wear down the defense and then come the third and fourth quarter, just run right by him.
Now let's head down to the coin toss, brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste, 0 calories. Auburn tees up the ball as we get ready for the opening kickoff. Kicks off, and here goes 4 quarters of action. Brought down at the 39. So now we'll get to see the offense come out of the field for their first drive of this game. They'll start at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Single set backfield. They hand it off. There's a player shaken up on the play. It's 2nd down, and they're about the length of the football from the 1st down marker. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. It's the tailback. Brought down around the 47-yard line. They'll get a 1st down there on the play with the run from the tailback.
That's some very good heads-up running by the halfback right there.
1st down, 10 yards to go. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. They go with the run. He's in the clear. And he's taken down at the 42-yard line. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 42-yard line. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Throws it deep downfield. He hauls it in. There's a player injured, but it looks like it's just a stinger. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 13-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. With the pass, incomplete.
I like the scheme the defensive coordinator came up with here. They were all over the place on that play and left the quarterback nowhere to throw it.
Then tell me, sweetheart, why did he try? Ha! Not a good decision at all.
A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Good call.
Yeah, he practically brought him to the ground there.
Now it's 2nd and long after the penalty. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Tackle made at the 12-yard line.
This is the advantage of effectively passing the ball on early downs. You set yourself up for a lot more options on 3rd down.
And again, it's the wide receiver who's making a play. He's definitely been a favorite target for this quarterback.
He drops back. Throws it out right to the running back. He's tackled at the 8-yard line. The defense didn't stop the pass, but they stopped him short of the sticks.
And that's the important thing here. Allow him to make the catch, but make sure you tackle him before he gets to the 1st down mark.
And it splits the uprights.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your defense before the half. That's something they can build on.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. LSU is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks off. Gathered in at the 6. Tackle made at the 42-yard line. Time to see how this offense does as they come out onto the field for the first time today, losing by a field goal.
They've been waiting all week to get back out on that field. Let's see if they can get something going right off the bat here.
They line up in the jumbo set. Feeds it to the back. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. It's second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 43. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Rolling out to the left side. Throws it deep. Throws complete. He's got room to work. The 10. And he will score. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
And he tacks on the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Auburn lines up for the kickoff. Decent kick. He's to the 10. Across the 30. And down he goes at the 32. The offense ready to go again. And their last drive ended with 3 points.
And they're going to need to keep scoring if they want to come up on top of this game.
New running back now into the backfield. Straight run, nothing going on there. They get 3 yards on the play.
He took a shot on that play.
He better check and make sure all of his limbs are still attached.
Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 35. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. Third and 11 here. Ball on the 31. Well, as they take a look at that injury on the sideline, let's see what this backup can do at quarterback. Brought down around the 44-yard line. And that pass and catch gives them a first down.
Yep, they got the first down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Run the middle and nothing there. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 46. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're the quarters defense. Give to the tailback. And he's tackled at the 47. About 7 yards on that carry.
6-yard gain on the play.
And once again, they'll come to the line trying to convert on third down. And a new halfback checks into the game. Hand off, and he won't make it. Great play, taking him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, he shot out of his stance like a cannon and exploded into the backfield.
He puts it away, and it's a great kick. Fielded at the 1. Tackle made at the 29. Nothing too fancy there.
Yeah, I'll take those yards over dancing all over the place and getting nowhere any day.
They come out in a goal line set. They go with the back, and he's got room. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 34-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. Now he's scrambling. Complete, and he's brought down. What a throw and catch, guys.
I'll tell you what, this young kid has a real... arm. He sizes up the play well. The ball out of there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 45. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. Deep pass to the end zone. Oh, he had a shot at the pick.
You know, the quarterback didn't do anything wrong there. This is just a great play defensively.
I think he underestimated the speed of the defensive player. He just shot in and broke it up.
Let's go!
Now he tries to buy some time. He can run. Tackle at the 39-yard line. They'll get the first down.
The reason why he got so much room to run was because the defense didn't contain him.
Yep, Coach, he made the correct decision to tuck it and go.
And that'll do it. Very good first quarter of action. Our score here at Jordan Hare, Auburn 7, LSU 3.
98 Weasel! 98 Weasel!
They hand it off again. A 7-yard run by the running back.
7-yard gain on the play.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down.
Lucky 95!
They line up in the jumbo set. Runs it right and can't get away. Nice tackle. That'll be a pickup of a yard.
1 yard
Came with a good
gain
blitz
on
from the
play.
edge here and disrupted the blocking scheme of this run.
Yeah, Kirk, the blockers weren't able to hold their blocks long enough for the back to get free. Good stop there.
They run it for the first, and he stops.
They were not going to let them close to the marker. Big play on third down.
That's just what they needed. A strong stop to get some momentum back on their side.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Quarterback's going to run it, and he's got room to work. Huge play, and it's going to be first and goal. So with that run, they pick up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
They'll go with the run once again. The halfback gets the call and picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
That brings up second and goal. And this is the 10th play of the drive. All the big boys are on the field now as both teams have their big sets out here. And he's taken down at the 3. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
1-yard gain on the play.
If they can get it in here, it'd make it a 2-score game. It's third and goal. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. And he's going to be sacked.
That's just not a good play by the quarterback here. He's got to have a better pocket presence.
Yep, he looked like he was having trouble finding someone to throw to.
Kicks up, and he got it. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Auburn to kick this one off. He kicks it off. He's to the 10. He's taken down at the 32-yard line. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. The defensive back's moving in closer. And they swap out the running back now for this next play. Runs left and quickly taken down. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Single set backfield. He drops back. Waits. He's tackled at the 47-yard line. A nice little pass play there.
And that was a perfect time for a screen. The defense was a little aggressive that time and weren't really in great position to stop this play. Terrific call.
Man in motion. They're going to pitch it. And he's tackled around the 44-yard line. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9. Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. They line up in an I. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's taken down at the 32. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
First and 10. Ball on the 32. And a new halfback checks into the game. Nice catch. First down. He's knocked out. Looked like the linebackers bid on that play fake.
I didn't even know the quarterback had the ball. That's worth a yoke.
First down, 10 to go. The defense lines up with a receiver in the secondary. Tackle made at the 14. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down 4 yards on that play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 3rd down. Threatening inside the 10. And this crowd is going crazy. And they make the stop at the 4-yard line.
That line came off the ball and just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball. Also,
it's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Backfield's in an offset I formation. Brought down at the 3. So at the most, he gains a few inches. We've got 2nd and goal. Ball on the 3-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. And down he goes at the 1-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
yeah, there's not much room there for the ball carrier. The safety did a nice job of stepping up from the secondary, made a good stop before he could get many yards.
It's the 11th play of the drive. It's 3rd down. It's absolutely deafening down there. On the run, touchdown. He followed his blocks and rammed his way into the end zone.
Yeah, the back needs to give credit to that offensive line for that one. They created the space for him to run through.
Will be tied with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Across the 30. Oh, what a hit. The offense goes back out onto the field after picking up a field goal on their last drive.
That was really quite a drive they put together on their last time out, Coach.
Yeah, that ball went coast to coast. Let's see if the offense can continue to look good this time out.
From the gun. He scrambled. Got it and brought down immediately. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here. Quick throw. Tipped away.
How about that linebacker getting in there?
This guy is mostly used to stop the run, but here he showed that he's not too bad against the pass either.
They'll work from the shotgun. He throws it. Picked off from the deflection. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. First and 10. Ball on their own 44. Ace backfield. Complete. It's the freshman. There's a very impressive open field tackle. That's 4 yards on the play.
Good play to pick at the defense. They got about 4 yards out of it.
And he's got the junior. He's tackled at the 33-yard line. How did he come away with that catch?
2 reasons, my friend. 1, great hands. And 2, great mental concentration. That's a pretty good combination.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. No good. He missed it to the right. That'll do it for the first half here. We're tied as the players head to the locker room. LSU is set to kick this ball off to start the second half. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30. Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. They go right, and he's tackled behind the line. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
And it's caught. And he's tackled at the 39. What a throw for a big...
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 1. And they got all the big boys in there for this one. They run it for the first, and he stops.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. It really made a nice play.
The 50. They'll bring him down at the 36-yard line. A heck of a return.
What I like here is they now have decent field position to work with.
The offense will take over at the 36. Two tight end set. Gives it off. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. They line up in a double tight set. Brought down around the 23-yard line. So they'll pick up a first down there on a 7-yard completion.
How about the poise of this quarterback to locate his receiver past the sticks and get him the ball? That was a great throw.
Single set backfield. Give to the tailback. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
I think the receiver got a little lazy on his block there, Coach.
Yeah, he let the corner get by him, and to his credit, he made a really good tackle on the ball carrier.
It looks like they're going to blitz. Throws, and it's incomplete.
I think the quarterback needs to put a little bit more arc on the ball. You agree, Coach?
Absolutely, Kirk. He needs to put it in a spot where the receiver can run under it.
3rd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 21. From the gun. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Yeah, we saw these guys on Wednesday in practice, and they ran this play over and over for about 20 minutes.
Well, if you can get it right in practice, then you usually can get it right in the game as well.
First down at their opponent's 8-yard line. Their last trip down here was a success. Let's see if this one will result in another touchdown. And he's taken down at the 2-yard line. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. 2nd down and goal. Ball on the 2. Offset eye formation in the backfield. Looking for the corner. Keeps it, and he's got a touchdown.
This is what it... lineman hopes for. An opportunity to impose his will on the defense. That is a clutch touchdown. Tie game, and they find a way to put it in for 6. I know there's a lot of time left, but that was a big one.
And he tacks on the extra point. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. LSU to kick this one off. He kicks off. Tackle at the 32. The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball. They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Gives it to the back. Here's an opening at the 40. Inside the 30. The 10. He's all the way. Touchdown. A long run by the young fella, and he gets his team 6 points.
Yeah, 6 big ones. And well earned, too. Great job.
Boy, we sure have a great game on our hands here. We couldn't have asked for a more evenly matched game up until this point. They'll line up for the extra point in an attempt to tie the game.
And he converts the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Auburn is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it. Fielded at the 9. And he's taken down at the 38. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown.
They really beat them up with that passing attack.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack. They need to at least be able to slow it down.
Fires across the middle. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
Yeah, this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who we can rely on.
They line up with one running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. A 7-yard run by the running back. It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Pass is tipped away.
I'll tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
He might have a chance. Oh, he got nailed on that one. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
They motion to the right. He looks to throw on first down. And down he goes at about the 31. The screen pass goes nowhere.
You got to take your hat off to the defense. All week they preached over and over again how they were not going to let this kid use his speed in the open field, and they really shut him down that time.
And if you're a young, aspiring coach out there, I hope you're watching. That's exactly how to blow up a screen pass and shut down an athlete with breakaway speed.
Backfields in an offset I formation. At the 19.
That's just how they drew it up. When I talked to this coach earlier in the week, he thought he could take advantage of zone coverage by attacking the perimeter outside the hashes. That time, it was a corner route and got him the first down.
Tackle at the 19-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
No gain on the play.
Second down and 9 to go. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Fires incomplete, knocked away. Great play by the safety to keep him out of the end zone.
If he doesn't get a hand in there, that's going to be 6. Nice individual effort there by the safety.
Well, they'll line it up again on third down. 2 for 2 so far on this drive. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Big play, and it's first and goal.
These guys are marching down the field, Kirk. I think this defense is getting tired.
I think you're right. They look a little fatigued. But when you continue to give up first downs on third down, it's doing a lot for your confidence.
I'll tell you something. They need to take the intensity that is working on first and second downs and save some for third down because they're just getting outworked.
And that's the end of the third quarter. And we'll head into the final quarter of play with the score all knotted up. Tied up here in the fourth. Now would be the time for a goal line stand. Looking for his man, incomplete.
Number 2, the intended receiver on the play.
It's 2nd and goal. 8 yards out. The quarterback in the gun. Empty backfield. 5 wide receivers in the formation. On the pass, touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, you want the ball, go get it. And did he ever? He got it and took it for 6.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He kicks off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. Tackle at the 35-yard line. They're ready to start another drive, hoping to duplicate the results of the last one, which ended in a touchdown.
Since these guys are on the losing end right now, there's a lot of pressure on this offense to put points on the board.
He scrambled. Lets it go on the run. Swatted away.
34, the intended receiver on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Drops back to pass. They bring the quarterback down. This kid just doesn't stop. That's his 2nd sack of the game.
Great pressure on the quarterback. And this kid just has a nose for getting to that football.
You know, when this defense gets into a one-on-one situation with an offensive tackle, he usually wins. To effectively keep this guy bottled up, you've got to double-team him every single passing play.
How about that one?
Well, the corner made a pretty athletic play here getting to the football, but you know what? That ball was up for grabs and could have easily been picked off.
He punts it away, and it's a great kick. Gets to about the 44-yard line. The offense is coming out on the field, and they haven't had any problem finding the end zone lately.
Great passing was the key for the offense the last time they had the ball. They were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback, please.
Straight ahead on the give, there's nowhere to run, though. That run picks up a yard, maybe less.
Hey, Kirk, it looks like this kid just spent the night out on the town.
Well, he took a big hit there, Coach. I don't think he's got his equilibrium back yet.
And he's tackled at the 48-yard line.
Very solid gain through the air. I'm impressed with the poise of this quarterback and the ability of the receiver to keep his concentration and get his hands on the football.
If the defense wants to stop those quick throws, then they should really put somebody up on the line and bump these receivers to throw them off their routes.
And down he goes at the 43-yard line. So they got a few yards and picked up the first down.
I like the call here, going with the option on 3rd down.
Yep, I think the defense was expecting the pitch, but the quarterback did the dirty work for the first down. I like it.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Straight run, nothing going on there. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
He just went right through him.
Man, who was supposed to block that guy?
I don't think it matters, Kirk. He's playing with reckless abandon out there. It's got to be hard to block a guy that hits like that.
They might be coming here. Calls it in and they bring him down.
I'm curious to see if they continue to throw the football. They might try and mix it up a little bit. Then again, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Pretty good awareness here by the quarterback to find his man down the right side of the field.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down. They stack the line of scrimmage here. Let's see who's got the stronger lineman. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. He didn't get much, but he got enough for the first down.
Well, that's really all they wanted there, was to pick up the first down and get a fresh set of downs and continue to move the ball downfield.
They line up in a double tight set. Man in motion. gets sacked on the play.
Boy, you talk about a shot.
He was a sitting duck on that play, and believe me, these defensive players love a sitting duck.
Yep, especially when the quarterback is the duck.
Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play.
Guys, we're up here in the booth, and we didn't know who had the ball. If we didn't know who had the ball, then you know the guys playing zone looking into the backfield had no clue who had the ball. That play fake is the reason they're looking at a first down right now.
And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. They're showing blitz. There's a strike complete. Big play, and it's first and goal.
The quarterback did an excellent job of recognizing the Mike linebacker on the blitz. He hung in there, delivered the pass, and his receiver made a good catch to move the sticks.
LSU is up by a touchdown. Just under 2 minutes in the game. They'll drop in for a loss.
That was a fantastic play by this defense.
You're right. Poor halfback, he had nowhere to go.
EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. There's a player hurt. It doesn't look to be that bad. We're at the 12th play of the drive. Defensive line is in tight. LSU up 7 points. A handoff, he will score.
Well, that just about really sealed the deal.
Yeah, but the score at the end of this day doesn't show how close this game really was. It was a hard-fought battle down to the very finish.
And he converts the extra point. So with very little time remaining here in the ball game, our score, LSU 31, Auburn 17. LSU is lining up to kick this one off. Fielded at the 9. They'll bring him down at the 36. So fellas, what's your attitude at this point in this game?
There is just too much ground to make up and not enough time, Coach.
Yep, they played very well today, Kirk. This game is a lot closer than the score on the scoreboard is showing right now.
He gets it out to about the 47-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
First down, 10 to go. Nickel defense. He throws right. It's broken up.
That linebacker showed good awareness there.
This guy can do it all, Kirk. I'd take him on my team any day.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And he's hit as he throws.
Now that was a good pass breakup.
Yeah, Coach, the quarterback was looking that way the whole time. All the defender had to do was follow his eyes and make the play.
Delta! Delta!
This one's over, folks. Just time for one more play to get some stats, so don't be surprised if you see everyone trying to pick this one off. The 10.
He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown.
Man, that was a super play by the defender. Excellent interception and an even better return for the score.
And the quarterback wishes that he could have that one back. Those are the kind of touchdown passes you don't want to throw.
He splits the uprights for the extra point. And that's going to do it for this one. Our final score, LSU 38, Auburn 17. As we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, Kirk, let's get your final thoughts on this one.
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. Auburn probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays when they needed to.
Well, that concludes another game of NCAA Football 09. For Kirk and Lee, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.